Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to today's practice, all geared and themed towards freedom and fear. Please make sure you have 2 blocks, a yoga mat, and a bell, and meet me on the mat. Let's take a tall seat. Align your heart with your crown and your heart with your pelvis. Pull away the shoulders away from the ears. Allow the shoulders to rest into the upper back sockets. Windows of the eyes closed, each palm rests over each kneecap. Tune in with your energy. Feel what your mood is like, what your vibe is like. Currently anything that you're holding on to, what you're bringing to today's practice. Any emotions. And let's check where the breath is. On your inhales, notice on your inhales where the breath is. Is it down in the belly? Perhaps the navel center? Down in the lower belly? More towards the pubic bone? Or is it in the heart space? Keeping the windows of the eyes closed, rest each palm over the navel center. One palm right above the other, on top of the other, doesn't matter which one's on top. Now I want you to manipulate your breath and control it. On your inhales, inhale through each nostril and breathe into the hands. Exhale, release it out, navel moves towards the spine. Again, inhale through each nostril. Fill up that belly with oxygen. Exhale, navel moves towards the spine. Good, one more good inhale. Fill up the belly. Good, exhale, empty it out. Beautiful. Now bring each palm, doesn't matter which one's on top, on the heart space, right on top of the sternum. Breathe into the palms, inhale through the nostril. Breathe into the heart space, allowing the collarbones to separate apart and open up the heart. Exhale, release. Good, again. Good, one more. Inhale through the nostrils. Exhale out the mouth. Beautiful. And let's bring each palm, still one stacked on top of the other, over to the left side. Gently release the right ear to the right shoulder. And just feel that good stretch, keeping the windows of the eyes closed. Allowing for the carotid arteries and other arteries, veins, cardiovascular to open up here by just putting a little bit of pressure on our chest to the left side and relaxing the right ear to the right shoulder. Feel that expansion within your heart. Bring the chin back to parallel. Bring the palms over to the right side of the heart, right chest, right pec. Good. Relax the left ear to the left shoulder. Stay with your breath. Notice any subtle sensations. Good, bring the chin back to parallel, back to neutral. Each palm right in the center of the chest, one palm stacked on the other. And now see where your breath is. See how it feels. Any shifts, any sensations, any change. Become aware of your sit bones down, anchored onto the earth. Hands into Namaste, prayer position in front of the heart, Anjali Mudra. On our next inhale, we'll do one Om together in unison. Inhale through the nose. Bowing into your heart, honoring the divinity that resides within you. Good. Inhale, eyes open. Relax each palm down onto each knee. Let's come into tabletop position, all fours. Align your wrists with your shoulders, knees aligned with your hips. Bring the right hand to the center of the mat. And now inhale, open up the left side, left arm straightens out, aligning the wrist with the shoulder, twisting open to the left side. Beautiful. Gaze stays neutral. Inhale here, opening up the left side body, twisting open. Hollowing out that armpit. Beautiful. And on your exhale, we're going to bring it underneath the right arm, across our chest, to where we can lay down on the left shoulder. And when we're there, lay down and rest the left temple to the mat. And with the right arm, we extend it above the crown, reaching up towards the right corner. Sit bones stay lifted up towards the heavens. For every inhale, we find length. And for every exhale, melt down into your mat, pressing into that shoulder, feeling that nice shoulder stretch in that shoulder. Beautiful. Perhaps repoint with your Ujjayi breath, sealing up the lips, inhaling and exhaling only through the nose. And a mild audible sound, sounding like baby Darth Vader, or like you're fogging up a glass in front of you. Every inhale we find length as if there's a magnet on top of our crown that's separating and creating space between each vertebrae. For every exhale we melt down deeper into our mat. Beautiful. Be here for 2 more breaths. Good, and on your next inhale, come back into tabletop position, unwind consciously, and take a breath. Good, left palm comes to the center of the mat. Inhale, twisting open to the right side, right wrist aligned with the shoulder. Twisting open, hollowing out that armpit, palm stays forward, good. On the exhale, thread that through underneath the left arm, resting onto the right shoulder, right temple rest onto the mat. Left arm extends above the crown, grabbing the left corner of the mat. Good. And on your inhale, we find length and reach towards the top of our mat. Keeping our sit bones lifted up towards the heavens. Exhale, release, melt into your mat. Coming back to our Ujjayi breath, let's be here for 5 breaths. Good. On the next inhale, come back into tabletop position, all fours. Take a breath. Inhale, bring the left knee out parallel along the side of the hip for like a peeing dog. Beautiful. Extend the left leg straight out parallel towards the hip. Good. and then bring it back, and then straighten it out towards the back and behind you, pushing through the heel. Be sure to align that heel with your sit bone. We'll do that a few times. So bring it out parallel for peeing dog. Good. Extend it straight. Good. Bring it back, and then extend it behind you. That's it. Push through the heel. Good. One more time. Peeing dog. Extend it straight. Ankle aligns with the knee. Knee aligns with the hip. Good. Extend it straight out behind you, aligning the heel with the sit bone. So when I say that, be conscious of how high you bring the leg out straight. So I'm not way up here. My sit bone is right here on top of my glute. I'm aligning the heel with the sit bone. Good. Let's do it one more time. Peeing dog. Extend it. Good. Straight behind you. Push through. Good. And while you're here, let's stay pushing through that right heel, lifting up the right arm, lengthening, reaching above the crown. Gaze goes down towards your mat. Push through for bird dog. Reaching up towards the front of the room, pushing through our left heel. Beautiful. Be here for a few breaths. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Take a breath. Opposite side now. Lift up the right knee, extend it straight out the hip. Good. Straighten it. Bring that ankle aligned to the knee. Good. Pushing through the heel. Bring it back into peeing dog, and then extend it right behind you, aligning the heel with the sit bone. Good. Let's do that for 5. Be with your breath here. It is challenging, warming up the hip. Stay pushing through the right heel with the leg extended straight out behind you. Heel is parallel to the sit bone. Good. And on your inhale, lift the left arm straight above the crown. Gaze goes down towards your mat for bird dog on the opposite side. Beautiful work. Exhale, release. Come into your tabletop position on all fours. Fingers spread out like starfish. All 4 corners of the hand are rooted into the mat. Align the knees with the hips. Toes are flexed behind us. Beautiful. The inhale brings you forward. Heart lifts. Collarbone spread apart. Good. Exhale. Coming back. Flat feet onto the mat now. Forearm down. Elbows down. Chest to thighs. Hips to heels. The inhale brings you forward. The exhale brings you back. Forearms hit the mat first, then the elbows, chest to thighs, hips to heels. Nice and slow. For Chakra Kavasana. Good. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Press the sit bones up towards the sky, melt the chest towards your heart, melt the chest towards your thighs. Take a breath. Bending just one knee at a time, so let's bend just the left knee, the right leg stays straight. Hugging through, drawing in from periphery to core, armpits are lifted, hands are steady, spread out like starfish, giving our foundation. Good. Let's exhale, bend into the right knee, left leg goes straight. Straighten out both legs now, just for a traditional down dog. Make sure the sit bones are lifted up towards the heavens. Good. And with the breath suspended, step or float the feet to the hands, coming into Uttanasana, forward fold. Allow the crown to hang heavy here, micro bend in each knee, sit bones distance apart with our stance. Beautiful. Let's lightly, gently shift our weight to the right side. Grab with the right palm behind the right calf and with the left palm around the shin. Pivot your weight just ever so slightly towards the right side and gaze goes right through the back. Good. Stay here. Good. Inhale, come center. On your next inhale, left palm reaches and grabs around the left calf, right palm goes over the left shin. Good. When you're there, pivot that weight over towards your left. Good. The inhale brings you center. Release the hands straight out in front of you. Palms touch the earth. Crown hangs heavy. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Allow the shoulders to bring you up. Nice flat back. Good. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Good. Exhale is the fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Crown of the head's the last thing to rise all the way. Inhale, arms reach above the crown. Exhale, hand with the heart. Windows of the eyes closed. Here we set intentions for our practice. I have a poem that I'm going to read to you. Stay into Tadasana with your hands at the heart. Let It Go by Donna Falls. Let go of the ways you thought life would unfold, the holding of plans or dreams or expectations. Let it all go. Save your strength to swim with the tide, the choice to fight what is here before you. Now will only result in the struggle, fear, and desperate attempts to flee from the very energy you long for. Let go. Let it all go and flow with grace that washes through our days, whether you receive it gently or with all your coils raised to defend against invaders. Take this on, faith. The mind may never find the explanation that it seeks, but you will move forward nonetheless. Let go. The wave's crest will carry you to unknown shores, beyond your wildest dreams or destinations. Let it all go and find the place of rest, peace, and certain transformation. Eyes open. Inhale, extended mountain, arms reach above the crown, palms face forward. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, the fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms down. Beautiful. Stepping at the top of our mat, take a breath and open up to grace. Root the second toe straight through the heel. Beautiful. Gently push the thighs back towards the wall behind us. When that is done, root the tailbone. From the focal point in the pelvis, we root down that energy through our legs, through our feet, grounding us to earth. Good. From periphery to core, we hug in. Radiate spirit energy. Palms shine forward. Perfect posture pose, Tadasana. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up, reach above the crown. Exhale, little lunge on the left side. Coming up onto your fingertips. Be here in a low lunge. Right leg is straight, toes are flexed. Left leg is bent, knee aligns with the ankle. Beautiful. Exhale, down dog. Straighten out the left leg to meet the right. Good. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring that through, low lunge on the right side. Coming up onto piano fingers again. Nice flat back. Chin is neutral. Beautiful. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Good. On the inhale, left leg rises. Step that through for a little lunge on the left side. Pivot the right foot back. Inhale, warrior one. Hips are square towards the front of the room. Beautiful. Arms in full extension or into golf post. Good. Let's exhale. Hands at the sacrum, interlacing behind us. Beautiful. And on that exhale, let's release the left shoulder to the left knee on the left thigh. And bring the arms up and extended above if you can. For this mudra. Beautiful. Be here for a few breaths into humble warrior. Release the arms. Meet each palm down onto the earth on the sides of the foot, on the left foot. Good. Inhale, step up the right leg. Arms stay onto the earth. Extend the right leg up and point the toes for half split. The arms are extended. Fingertips onto our fingertips. Extend the right leg up and point those toes. Still micro bend on the left knee. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Bring the right leg to meet the left. Coming into our forward fold, Uttanasana. The inhale brings you halfway. Exhale is the fold. Beautiful. Exhale. Step back the left leg into a low lunge. Pivot that left foot into a 45-degree angle. And on the inhale, come up with the right leg bent into warrior one on the right side. Good. Feel the resilience of the pose, the power, the anchoredness into Mother Earth. Beautiful. Hands into golf post. Exhale, hands behind the sacrum, interlace them. Good. On an inhale, offer the heart, collarbones bright, separate them apart. And exhale, bow through. Right shoulder to the right thigh. Gaze goes down towards the earth. Windows of the eyes can close and extend the arms straight up, perhaps coming behind the crown. For humble warrior on the right side. Perhaps you reacquaint with your Ujjayi breath, sealing up the lips, breathing in, exhaling, and inhaling only through the nose. Good, and on the inhale, release the hands, meet each palm aside the foot on the right side. Good. Come forward, bringing the left leg up, using our arms as tools to guide us up into half split on the right side. Right leg is straight, left leg extends straight up, pointed towards the sky. Beautiful. Be here for a few breaths. Exhale, release the left leg to meet the right. Coming into Uttanasana, forward fold. Crown hangs heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring the arms with you. Hands meet back at the heart. Take a breath. Take a wide stance parallel towards your mat. Feet are still parallel, but we're wider than shoulders distance apart. Inhaling, arms into T position. Exhale, fold through. Arms are extended straight out. Align the wrists with the shoulders. Coming into a flat back. A flat back forward fold. Beautiful. Go ahead and allow the crown to hang heavy. And bend each elbow if you can. You could go a little deeper. Still micro-bend each leg. Beautiful. If this is too deep for you, then be sure to have your blocks. And they'll give you more space that allow for more freedom. While we're here in the wide-legged forward fold, I want you to bend just into the right knee. So the torso pivots a little bit to the right side as well. We're bending only into the right knee. Back is flat, and actually you can allow the crown to hang heavy even. Squeezing the inner thighs. Left leg is straight, foot is still parallel. Both feet are still parallel. Just bending into the right knee. The inner thighs fire up in order to keep us up into this pose. Good, now shift, straighten out the right leg, bend into the left knee. Breathe here for a few breaths. Inhale, both legs are straight now. And on that inhale, bring the hands to the hip. Take a breath, and on your next inhale, come all the way up. Allow the crown to align with the heart. Take a breath. Still keeping our wide-legged, wider than shoulders distance apart. Point the toes out towards the walls in your peripheral vision. Good. Inhale, arms into golf pose. Exhale, sink the sit bones down towards the mat for goddess pose. Try to bring the thighs parallel towards the ground. Be here for a few breaths. Good. Exhale, release the arms onto each thigh, the hands onto each thigh. Kind of holds us and anchors us into this goddess pose. And I want you to collapse the right shoulder just into the body, just the right shoulder. So your gaze goes towards the left, allowing the right shoulder to collapse inward. Good, alternate. Left shoulder comes in, right shoulder out, gaze goes over to your right. Inhale, come forward with that. And let's do pelvic tilts here. So we're going to root the tailbone behind us, still keeping our arms straight and the palms onto the thighs, and then tuck on the exhales. Inhale, root, straighten out and point the pelvis behind us. Exhale, tuck. Good, so we're scooping and emptying out the pelvis. Straighten out both legs, extend the arms straight out in front of you. Each palm touches the earth. Heel toe, feet together. Sit bones distance apart. And bring the left palm right underneath the right foot. So you're going to step on your hand. And then the left underneath the left foot. Here we go. Taking this exaggerated Uttanasana, forward fold, slightly tuck the chin to the chest, allow the crown to hang heavy here. Good, on the inhale, release the palms. Bring the palms up to the top of your mat. Step back the feet into down dog. Mount the chest to your thighs. Beautiful. Inhale the right leg straight. Exhale, step that through. Come up into a crescent lunge. So arms extend straight up above the crown. Exhale, hands at the heart for Anjali Asana. Beautiful. On an inhale, bring the arms up above the crown. Exhale, just the right arm down. And on the next exhale, twist over, crescent over to the left. The right arm, and exhale, twist over to the right side. Good, inhale, come center. Exhale, drop the left arm down along the side of the body. Good. And press back, down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. When you feel your foundation, inhale, arms reach above the crown. Good. Exhale, drop just the left arm along the side of the body and crescent over to the right side. Good. Inhale, drop the arms down. Along the side of the body, step the right foot with the left. Take a breath at the front of your mat. Take a breath at the front of your mat. Interlace the hands behind you at your sacrum. Exhale, fold through Uttanasana. And on the inhale, raise the arms behind the skull. Keep them interlaced. Inhale, rest the arms along the side of the body. Come back to, bring the arms back to the front of the body. Each palm rest over each foot. And on your inhale, hands on the hip, come all the way up. Take a breath. Sit your sit bones down onto your mat with the knees bent and the feet parallel, sit bones distance apart. Each hand rest over each kneecap. Sit tall, nice and straight spine, collarbones are bright. Good. Exhale, recline back just a little bit. Feel the inner core engage. And when you're ready, bring up the feet a few inches off the ground. Good. Release the hands. Make a V shape with your arms. Soul shine up towards the heavens, coming into boat pose. See if you can take it a little further by straightening out the legs just a little bit more. Still keeping a bend in each knee though. Good. Hold here for a few breaths. Keep on offering the heart here, don't collapse. Keep the chin neutral. Good. Exhale, release. Rest each soul onto the mat and come back sitting tall. Each palm over each kneecap. Take a breath, nice and tall seat here. Good. On the exhale, recline back. Inhale, bring the feet a few inches off the mat. Cross the left ankle over the right. When you feel steady, release the arms. Palms shine up towards the heavens. And see if you can't extend your legs just a little out more straight. Good. Bend each knee. Coming back, each palm onto each kneecap. Sitting back into our tall seat with the knees bent straight out in front of us. Take a breath. Good. Exhale, recline back. Cross the right knee over the left ankle. When you're ready, release the arms. Palms shine out straight in front of the heavens. And extend the legs. Super challenging for me. So if you have to get out of it, just get out of it. Get back into it when you're ready. Bend each knee. Each palm goes over each kneecap. Sit tall. Take a breath. Beautiful work. Let's bring the left shin parallel to the top of the mat. So line it nice and straight. Okay, we're on the outside edge of this left foot. Right leg extends behind us. Good. Coming into our pigeon pose. Okay, just be sure not to sickle that ankle towards the right leg that's straight behind us. Sickling means like it being curved. You want it nice and straight, so it'll be pointing through the toes. Beautiful. And take your variation of pigeon. If it's too much for you, you can have that block underneath your left hip. And it kind of acts as a modification for us. Still benefiting off of this pigeon. But the block's underneath me. Sitting tall. My shoulders are aligning with my hips. Heart is open. And chest stays neutral towards the ground. Arms are just resting and pressing into the left leg here. I haven't done pigeon in quite some time, so I was like, I need to do pigeon. I have not done such a big hip opener in a while, so we're here for a few breaths. If you want to have fun and play with the pose a little bit, you can reach the arms up above the crown. Good. You could even exhale each forearm to the earth. Coming down into resting pigeon. I actually feel that a little deeper. Beautiful. Let's come up. Come onto each palm and press that leg back to meet the left. Press the left leg back to meet the right. Good. Coming back up into tabletop position. And on that inhale, let's bring the right shin parallel to the top of the mat. Left leg extends straight out behind us. Pigeon on the right side. Good. Sit tall, heart aligns with the pelvis, crown aligns with the heart. Beautiful. Your variation, I'm going to go ahead and use that block again. Put it right underneath this right hip. Good. And just be sure to sit nice and tall here unless you're doing a resting pigeon. I'm going to go into this right side just exactly like I did my left to add symmetry in the body. Good. On our inhale, arms reach above the crown. Exhale, forearms to the earth. Be here for a few breaths. Coming back into our remembrance of our theme, freedom and fear. See, this pose here brings me a little fear because I wasn't doing it. I haven't did this pose in quite a long time, and now I feel free that I've done it. I think that proves that our mental apprehension, the mind over matter, is essential state of mind that we need to be in, because our mind could really just fear us into something, make it worse than what it really is. Because this is not bad at all. I actually missed this pose in my sequences. All right, let's inhale, coming up. Exhale, release that block. Good. Bring the right knee back to meet the left. Coming back into our tabletop position. Let's take a child's pose. Knees as wide as the mat. Big toes to touch behind us. Exhaling our sit bones to the heels. Good. Arms extend above and reach for the top of the mat. Forehead rests onto the mat. Let's come up onto piano fingers. Breathing and hollowing out each armpit. For every inhale, we find length. Breathing in hope. For every exhale, melt down deeper, surrendering, letting go of fear. Good. Inhale, love. Exhale, any insecurities. Inhale, all the colors of the rainbow. And exhale, any murkiness, any muddy colors. Good. Inhale, faith. And exhale, fear. Good, one more good deep inhale, freedom. Exhale, fear. Any limiting thoughts, any limiting beliefs. Beautiful. All right, drop the arms down. Bring the palms onto the earth. Guide you back up into your seat. Laying down with your knees bent and feet parallel straight out in front of you. Oh, good. Let's bring our arms into golf post. Good. Inhale, bring the feet up off the mat with the knees bent. Insides of the feet touch, and on the exhale, together with the knees staying touching, exhale, release both the knees to your right side. Gaze goes over to your left side, I'm sorry. Gaze goes over to your right side. Be here in this modified twist. I love these twists. They allow for expansion in the body, which creates freedom. When we can feel space in our body, we allow space for our life. Good. Inhale, bring the knees back into center, knees touching. Exhale, releasing both knees to the right now. Gaze goes over to your left. Good. Inhale, knees come back to center. Exhale, hug them tight towards your chest. Inhale, allow them to flow a little bit away from you. Exhale, hug them tight. Inhale, allow them to flow a little bit away from you. And on your exhale, let's separate the knees and use the arms to allow to make each knee make its own orbital circle. So hip circles here. Remember to allow the legs to relax and let the arms do the work. Still keeping an arch in the lower back here. Our back is not flat. Good. Alternate your circles. Good. Come into Supta Baddha Konasana, bending each knee, soles touch, and allow the legs to rest onto the earth. So we're open kind of like a butterfly. If we were sitting, it'd be like a butterfly that we all know we did in gym class before, right? And just breathing into our pelvis. Let's go ahead and bring our palms back onto our lower belly, back into the pelvis area, the pubic bone area. And just breathe here with the legs open into Supta Baddha Konasana. The soles are touching. Opening up our inner side hip flexors. And just for a few breaths. Good. Extend that leg straight, arms straight along the side of the body. Our heels are wider than sit bones distance apart. Feet flop open. Arms are into like a V. Soles are flopped open and bright and warm. Palms are open and bright and warm. Reacquaint with your mood, with your energy. What is your vibe? How are you feeling after today's practice? Reacquaint with that breath. Where is it at? It should feel smooth and elongated now after our practice. Sense of pleasure, relaxation, and freedom start to marinate within our being. Beautiful. Starting at the top of the crown, windows of the eyes closed. I want you to see a few inches away at the top of your crown a bright golden sun.
bright golden sun as the rays glisten down onto your whole body. The rays start to penetrate the top of the crown, relaxing all cranial muscles, softening and relaxing the temples. The rays touch and glisten down on the forehead, relaxing any worry lines. Eyes are heavy, laying into the sockets of each eye socket. Good. Create a space between the teeth to allow the lower jaw to relax. Sides of the neck are lengthened and relaxed. Heart is open and bright. Shoulders lay heavy into the earth. All organs are relaxed. Palms are glistening with the rays of sunshine. Good. Each groin is relaxed. The legs are lengthening and heavy, laying down into the earth. The soles of our feet are bright and shining and glowing and glistening. The ray of the sun lightens up our whole body. See yourself in a golden sphere of energy. Into the center of the sun. Into this golden refuge we immerse. The state of being, the state of protection, our sanctuary. As bright as 1 billion suns. Be here for 5 minutes. If your mind starts to wander, I encourage you to watch your breath. Notice on the inhales how the belly lifts with oxygen. On the exhales, how the navel moves towards the spine. Staying into remembrance of our golden refuge, breathing in the rays of the sun. Allowing that warmth, that golden light to illuminate us. Bringing life back into the body, wiggling the toes and the fingers, still keeping the windows of the eyes closed. Awareness comes back into the room. On your next inhale, shift into the fetal position on your right side, bending each knee. Right arm extends straight to act as like a pillar for our right temple. Palms down onto the earth. Take a few adjusting breaths here. Keeping the windows of the eyes closed, use your arms to guide you back up into your seat. Hands come into heart
heart center, in you, there is a light that's brighter than 1,000,000,000 suns. I bow to that light within you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me with this practice. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and have a beautiful week.